Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be a reading for the next 7 days, and I would like to pull a theme for this week first, and then we're going to dive into your coffee cup. After that, I'm going to pull some tarot cards, and also we're going to pull some guidance from your oracle. We have here number 21, Uriel and the Sphinx. This is actually a major arcana card. This is a different type of tarot. And let's see what the number 21 represents. In the original tarot, number 21 is the Judgment card. Or no, it's actually the World card, end of a journey. And that's what probably happening in your life right now. And this week can be end of a timeline. End of struggle. This is an Archangel Uriel stands before the Sphinx under a full moon. Sphinx is usually shown with the body of a lion, indicating strength, and the head of a king, showing authority and intelligence. But more than this, the Sphinx represents the enigmatic and inscrutable, the silent holder of truth and the ancient mysteries of the world. Overall, I feel like some truth, if you are under the impression that some truth is hidden from you, it can be revealed. But like I said, this is the final card in the major arcana, so this is also finalization of a journey here. And there's also someone here to help you, which is the Archangel Uriel, whose name means fire of God. You can work directly in your meditations with this Archangel, ask for their help, call upon them so they can help you with the passions that you have or the unfinished stories, unfinished events that they can help you complete that, okay? This is also, because it's the ending, also it's a new beginning or a new era. So if you have anything that you're desiring at this time, you can really connect with these both energies and ask for them to help you bring the necessary items, information, necessary components in order to start this new project, okay? Let's see what's happening in your cup. There are many tears of joy popped up. By the way, this is a collective reading, so whenever you're watching it, whoever, it doesn't matter if you have a different zodiac sign, it can resonate with you. I have here a crown, kind of looks like two different things, by the way. There is initially it looks like a crown, but then we see here a creature, kind of looks like a horse, but it's like a big horse carrying queen. She has a massive fish on top of her head. Again, this is sailing from choppy waters to the calmer shores. Some of the struggles are coming to an end. And also, you're sailing towards a new beginning, a new timeline, a new era. Okay, and this can start right away. Another thing I see here is that there's a clean paper. This can be if you have an issue happening about an authority, or maybe that you're waiting for an approval. That clean paper might be showing up as well. And I see there's a masculine figure here. This person is bringing it to you. He might be holding a number 7 or a number 3. Number 7 can be good luck, knowledge, information that is necessary that you can use to get this paper. Number 3 is creativity, optimism, positive thinking, actually bringing your desires to you. And I feel like this can be someone who's ready to help you with that idea, this thing that you have. And they are bringing together the necessary components. So if you have someone like this, maybe an advisor, maybe someone who has more knowledge about a subject than you do, go ahead and get in touch with them. They might have a very valuable information, especially in the beginning of the week. And it seems like they're ready to deliver it to you. When you receive that, what happens is, I told you there's a clean paper coming, there's a horse that you're riding here, and you're standing with a massive cloak on you, on the horse. Horses are wish fulfillment. There are 2 of them already. It's a positive beginning. And you standing with a cloak, it means that you're going to become an authority and you're going to take charge of a situation. Maybe this is something that you have been delaying all the time, and it is now in your hands. And I feel like with the valuable information that you're going to receive from that person, you're going to be able to really stand in full confidence in that situation and resolve it. This can also be a family matter for some of you, because I see that like when you resolve it, you're going to be able to get outside your comfort zone. This can be maybe a family property you got stuck on, or a situation about the family keeping you stuck in certain places. It seems like this new information can be even a new income source for you, will allow you to get out of that space, okay? Overall, though, Can even be like an upgrade, a promotion that you're going to get with the information, which will put you in a position of making decisions. Making decisions can be a little bit tiring time to time, but I feel like it's not going to be tiring in the sense of following orders. Okay, it's not going to have this weight on your shoulders. It is going to be maybe mental challenge, but not physical challenge. Okay, the horse that you're riding is a very good omen because we see the horse in a Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands has the energy of victory, coming back from the war, victorious. And like I said, you're completing a cycle here and becoming, taking charge, like with the Sphinx here, bowing down to the Uriel as well. So not only physical power, but I also see here some luck. Your luck is starting to turn around. In the middle of the week, there's a divine guidance coming forward here. This can be in the material sense. Maybe an information will intervene. It doesn't have to be divine in the sense of coming through dreams. It can be, yes, help can resolve something that you think is unresolvable, but it is going to show up in a very bright manner, okay? I see in your heart, there's a house, there's a roof I see. Maybe there's a house issue that you want to handle, or maybe a house can be like a place that you feel belong to, maybe an environment, a club. And you might not really have 100%, you want to go into, maybe you want to become a part of it. Initially, you don't really have clarity how this is going to work out here. But what happens is the crowd wants you in there. The people wants you in there. So that's why you might get a very valuable offer. You might get phone calls forming here. Someone pick up the phone and call you and invite you over. Even though you don't have clarity how you're going to enter into that space, you will definitely get an invite. So make sure you're checking up your mails and also reading your messages. This doesn't mean, I feel like the information is going to come through someone that you know. I see letter R here, N, Rana, maybe. It can be their first name or the last name. Like, I'm trying to think another name, but it didn't come to me. Sandra, maybe, Sharon. But the thing is, this is someone you know reaching out to. This is not like strange phone call coming to you from someone that you don't know, okay? Towards the end of the week, I see there's a dragon climbing downhill here. This dragon is Sagittarius energy. I feel like it is Sagittarius energy. And there is also light coming through. And Sagittarius, the dragon, is moving towards that direction to the light. The light can be the solution. The light can be a relaxation, a moment of taking a break from something. And the dragon can be you maybe working a lot and spending a lot of time. Even after you get invited into a place, maybe you're going to be given a lot of responsibilities. But overall, you're not really... Maybe you're not going to have much time to rest initially, but then towards the end of the week, you're going to take a day off and you're going to be relaxing. In the meantime, we have here someone right there. Again, this is the beginning also. I didn't see the head here. I saw like someone flying, but I can see the face of the head, someone here. There might be another authority figure actually helping you get that relaxation moment and taking care of your thing too. Okay, you're part of this issue. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. We have a duck right here. So the authority can be the duck. The duck can be someone motherly, loving. And it doesn't have to be a masculine, male, female. It can be a masculine figure as well, but they have this compassion energy, which reminds me the King of Cups, Queen of Cups, someone who's gentle, loving, supportive, compassionate. Your desire has some time, but when it just gets in the flow, it's coming really beautifully in a flow. And this duck is maybe, again, towards the end of the weekend, they might be showing up to maybe give you the space that you need, because there can be someone seeing that you're tired of dealing with a certain situation or whatever the situation in your head. I see that will give you a chance to really sit down and maybe face with what you're doing extra and which is not working, and also what you can do instead of that, which can resolve what's in your hand. I see there's like a goblin or gnome garden gnome here with a pointy hat, which they are known as, I feel like, standing under the pot of gold. Who stands? It's not the gnomes. It's not the gnomes, but there's somebody else. Stand under the rainbow with a pot of gold, and I feel this energy here. So when you're resting your mind, giving yourself a break, maybe even 10 minutes like mental break a day, and as much as you can get, it will help you find this it's protected. So it's a protected idea. It's in your mind. It's going to help you to pull that pot of gold under the rainbow. Okay. Rainbow is your relaxation, you resting your mind and body and not dwelling on negativity. And then this pot of gold is going to be pointed out by maybe someone who has that kind of, what was the name of that guy? He's like the green man. So he's going to be pointing out to you the right direction, okay? That the solution. Let's see what's happening with your tarot. I want to go day by day, and then we're going to pull some spiritual guidance and an affirmation. First day, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is resourcefulness. This is abundance, generosity, and comfort. So you're going to probably start the week with this energy. It doesn't mean that she doesn't get stressed out, but when she's stresses out, she knows that there's always a solution for everything. It's not only abundance of wealth, material stuff. She also has the abundance of resources and solutions. And when you embody that energy, you're going to be able to go through the first day of the week very easily. Second day is about moving on, leaving difficulties behind. So your resourceful and positive attitude will definitely remove you out of a stressful situation. So it's good to stay in the positive and optimistic attitude and see what's available to you rather than seeing what's not there. This also calls for affirmation of gratitude, affirmation of what's already there for you, and feeling grateful. Not only that, also excited about that. That will bring you the solution that will take you away from the stressful moment. Even if you're not going through any stressful event, this can be overall mindset. What's happening in your environment and surroundings might be affecting you. You're going to find yourself in a different environment than that. We have King of Wands within the third day of the week. This is actually someone loyal, dynamic, assertive. I told you I felt the Sagittarius energy. Can be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This person is someone who has confidence that whatever he does, it's going to work out. And what happens is what you believe, it becomes your reality. So he believes that he can be successful. That's why he acts in that confidence, and then he creates success for himself. I feel like this can be you realizing, okay, when I keep it positive and I do what's necessary, I will get things done. I will manifest what I want. And with that mindset, you're also sitting on this throne and maybe embodying the attitude within the third day. And this can give you the inspiration to write down your desires and follow through them, pick up the phone and call someone. With that confidence, you will get the yes that you are waiting for or expecting to receive, because the fourth day, you're celebrating it with your loved ones, your soul family, friends. This is abundance celebration. This is the end of... This is the harvest, okay? Collecting your crops and celebrating that with your loved ones. Three of Cups is all about enjoying your success, okay? Within the fourth day we have, the fifth day, the Friday might be the time that you're going to start giving and receiving. Also, Friday can be the time that some things are magically will be fulfilled. Your desires, your needs, your expectations. Some divine guidance, divine intervention might take over the situation and resolve that. If you have something in your hand, maybe this is also you getting that magical news. And with that magical news, you're going to go out there and help some people to spread that positive energy. Helping, it seems like in this card that he's giving material things, but the helping can be whatever is available to you, whatever that you have in abundance. Okay, it doesn't have, like this says, giving, receiving, charity, and equity. So whatever you have in abundance, this can be your compliment available to you. Okay, this is something that you produce with your mouth. It doesn't take too much for us to come up with a compliment for someone. Genuine compliment. So it seems like that's going to be the day to give and receive for you. Saturday, we have here reflection, evaluation, and patience. This is Seven of Pentacles can be doubting if it's working out. Even though you have a positive outcome, you might feel a little bit, oh no, did I do the right thing? Maybe not believing the miracle actually happened. That can be the situation. Is it going to be more things are coming? What am I going to do? But the thing is, that's going to change as well. I feel like this might require you to be patient with yourself and the ideas coming to you. But overall, the Wheel of Fortune represents a change coming for the positive, which I mentioned in your cup. There's someone who is loving, or I think in the saucer, I saw the duck energy, loving, supportive, gentle, and maybe even self-sacrificing. I feel like this can be, the change will come forward when you're being patient with yourself, loving with the doubtful ideas you have, and supporting your creative ideas and being resourceful. And being gentle with yourself. That's going to be the time that maybe the Saturday is your resting time. Rest your mind and be open to change and be gentle with yourself while you're going through this mental doubt. Okay. Okay. We have Sunday is a Tower moment. Divine intervention, sudden change, and epiphany. Epiphany is the best part of this card because it says to me that divine intervention can be in the mental work as well. It doesn't have, or emotional, because this is Scorpio energy. Emotionally, maybe you're going to have this kind of decision making. If you are being gentle while you are taking things all the time or asking things from people, it seems like the Tower is going to get you in a mindset saying that commanding rather than asking or gently begging or whatever it is that you do. It doesn't matter which field it is, because we all have, as human beings, an area of weakness. I feel like this divine intervention is going to change your requesting to commanding. Okay, I feel like it's positive, which will bring the positive 10 of Cups moment. I see on the bottom, the shadow side is the new reset, new beginning for you. So, and under it, we also have Lovers. Your wishes fulfilled, your heart's desires coming. This can be a new soulmate relationship even forming, and you are maybe even going to, if you continue this relationship, you can become a family with this person as well. The best part of it is this person is ready to accept you the way you are. That's why I feel like this is actually also aligning with this scenery. This is completing a cycle and starting a new one. So even if this is a relationship issue, you're probably going to decide completely to let go of the parts that don't serve you, that feed your soul anymore. And immediately, as soon as you make the decision, you're going to start to see the positive outcome. These are all major arcana, guys. Let's see your intuitive life coaching, what you can change this week in your life, what you should be focusing on. We have the karma. You may be involved in a situation that requires justice or fairness. So when it comes to the Tower, I feel like maybe you're going to stop being fair in a situation, maybe because you have been trying to be fair with someone for so long that you're betraying yourself. Okay, so now you need to turn that around to yourself. This is your karma. You need to be much more just and fair with yourself rather than giving credit to another or expecting another to show up here. Another thing I would like to see what this is intended. We have number 65, which makes number 11. One is a new beginning again. You may be involved, yes. You know that saying, what goes around comes around? This is how karma works. Karma is simply a philosophy based on the idea what you give, you get, which I feel like on the Friday, this is 6 of Pentacles have the same energy here. Whatever that you're putting out there on Friday, it is going to come back to you. You might be careful on that day. This card also be a reminder to be mindful of what you're sending out into the universe. If you feel like you have bad karma with someone around you, use this time as an opportunity to clear the energy between you and the other person Ask for guidance to understand your role or soul lesson in this situation. As you shift the energy you are investing in these upsetting circumstances, you might be surprised to find the situation resolves itself. Remember that we reap what we sow, so make sure to sow what you want to reap. Basically, positive thoughts, optimism, and also love. Basically, plant love. But this doesn't mean if the tower is crumbling, do not try to keep it up because there's a new beginning coming forth. This is your affirmation. Let's see what it says. The power of the universe shines within me. So during this time especially, this is like the beginning of the year almost. Whatever you put out there, it is going to come back. And this is your energy attracting it back to you, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed your reading. If you do, I'm going to leave some more videos here. And I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.